Let's make some comparisons with percents. And what we're going to do in every one of these, I'm going to set up proportions for all of them because I am a huge fan of proportions. So Jerry's currently earning $20 an hour at his job. He was just informed he's getting a raise. Go Jerry, go Jerry, go. Go Jerry, go Jerry. What? Okay, so how much is he going to be earning? So a 15% increase. Increase means we're going to add that to 100. So my proportion is going to... Look, I say it and then I don't do it. So we add 100 plus 15 is 115 over 100. So he's going to get a raise. So the top is after he gets his raise. The bottom is what he's currently earning. So he currently earns 20. How much is he going to have after his raise? So there's our proportion, a little setting it up, a little cross multiplying and dividing. And after his raise, he's going to be at $23 an hour. Number 2, the number of hardwired residential phone lines is expected to decrease next year by 18% by the widespread use of cell phones. There were 1.8 million hardwired residential phone lines this year. So how many are expected next year? Decrease 18%. So we subtract 18, and that gives us 82 over 100. Now, this is next year. This is current, or this year. So we're at, there were 1.8 this year. So the 1.8 million goes on the bottom. Next year is what we're trying to find out. We cross multiply, we divide, and next year there's going to be 1.476, don't forget that keyword, million hardwired telephones. Number 3, hold on, change papers. Pete paid $350 for an iPad, and Elaine claims that's 20% more than what she paid. How much did she pay? Well, if we're talking 20% more, that means we add to 100. So I have 120 over 100. Now think, who paid more? Well, Pete paid $350. Elaine claims that was more than what she paid. So Pete paid more than Elaine. 120 is bigger, so that goes to Pete. Okay, Pete paid $350, so that's on the top. Elaine's would be on the bottom. We cross multiply, and we estimate that Elaine would pay approximately $291.67. Part 2 is kind of a thought-provoking question. Does subtracting 20% of 350 from 350 give the same result? Well, what is 20% of 350? 20% multiplied, because of is multiply, 350 gives us 70. So we're going to subtract that from 350, and that gives us 280. Is that the same? The answer is, oops, no. No, it's not the same. So you can't just guess. It's really important that you set up the appropriate proportion. Number 4. Megan's currently enrolled in 16 credit hours, but she wants to decrease her credits by 25% over the summer term. How many credits will she take this summer? Okay, so she wants to decrease by 25%. So 100 minus 25 is 75 over 100. And this is what she's taking currently. She wants to decrease it for the summer. So if she's currently in 16 hours, the 16 goes on the bottom. X is what we're trying to find. So we cross multiply, we divide, and she wants to take 12 credits this summer, potentially. Number 5, if the take-home pay is $14.43 and 22% was withheld in taxes, what was the gross pay? Withheld means it was a decrease, right? They take away money. So we subtract from 100. So we have 78 over 100. Now the top is your take-home pay, and the bottom is your gross pay, because you gross more than you take home, right? So your take-home pay is $14.43. That's after taxes. Gross pay is before taxes. So we cross multiply, divide, and the gross pay here is $18.50. Julianne recently joined a carpool. Although she lives 22 miles from work, on her day to drive the carpool, she drives 30% further to pick up colleagues. How far does she drive to work on her day to drive the carpool? Okay, 30% further, that's more. So we're going to add to 100 to get our numerator. Okay, so this is carpool day. This is just going to work day. Okay, well, we know that she's 22 miles from work. She drives more when she carpools. So we cross multiply. When she carpools, she drives 28.6 miles. Is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe it depends on how many days she's got to do that. The Hunger Games Catching Fire earned $425 million at the box office in 2013. That is 32% more than Fast and the Furious 6. Estimate how much Fast and Furious 6 made at the box office in 2013. Okay, 32% more. That means we add to 100 to get my numerator of 132 over 100. Now, who made more? Hunger Games earned blah, blah, blah. That's more than Fast and the Furious. So Hunger Games earned more than Fast and the Furious. And Hunger Games earned $425 million. So Fast and the Furious goes in the bottom. We cross multiply. And Fast and the Furious earned roughly $321.97 keyword million at the box office. Which, I don't know, that's not too shabby. I'll take it. And the last one, Jane spent $18 on lunch, which is 25% more than what Barb spent. How much did Barb spend? 25% more. That means we add. So my ratio is 125 over 100. Now, who spent more on lunch? Jane spent this, which is more than Barb. So Jane's on the top, Barb's on the bottom, and Jane spent 18. So we cross multiply to find how much Barb spent, and Barb spent $14.40. So the key is really to get that percent ratio set up and then talk to yourself and figure out who's more, who's less, where does the situation go, and then kind of go from there.